As we quickly approach the new year, have you caught yourself wondering, how can you sell more on Instagram in 2024? Stick around because we are delving into tips that can really significantly impact your success on Instagram.
By the end of this video, you'll have a solid game plan to sell more on Instagram in the upcoming year. Whether you're a seasoned pro or just starting out, these insights will help you get your message out into the world.
But before we get started, hi, welcome. If you've never been here before, I'm Subi Zimmerman.
And I'm Morgan Sutton. We're the team behind the Instagram Expert. If you're looking for beginner-friendly, simple tips to boost your business and make the most out of Instagram, you are definitely in the right place.
So follow us on Instagram for those daily tips that will absolutely enhance your Instagram sales strategy in 2024.
Okay, let's dive into the first key strategy, and this one is important. Posting with the right messaging and the right keywords. This is foundational, but it can really get lost. It's important because the words you choose to use can either invite your audience in and get them to see your posts or leave them scrolling past. It also can affect how Instagram understands what it is that you post and how Instagram decides who to show your post to. Crafting compelling posts and using strategic keywords, it's about both visibility and building connection with real people.
Yeah, and a lot of people don't understand this piece, so it's so important. Having a clear message is paramount. And when you're posting, your audience should immediately understand what you do and how it's going to benefit them to follow you. So don't leave room for any confusion. Your messaging is like a roadmap for your audience. So show them the path from problem to solution.
And if you're saying, Morgan, Sue, I don't solve a problem, consider showing them the path towards their ultimate desire, right? We have this discussion all the time with clients to sell products or luxury goods. It's still important for you to frame it like that. And consistency in language is really key here. So whether you're a product-based business or a service provider, presenting yourself really clearly is crucial. And it helps build trust, and trust leads to conversion. People who are just starting to get to know your business or just even deciding if they should follow need to understand what they get from sticking around. We talk about this with clients in our pro program all the time. What I've found is that if you're feeling repetitive in your content, but you're getting good reach, it most likely means you're actually doing the right thing, because that consistency will lead to that connection.
I couldn't agree with you more. And it's so important to use words that your client would use to describe how they identify themselves and what they want and the pain points that they're experiencing.
Posting with the right messaging and keywords is not just about what you say, but also how you say it, right? So crafting your message with clarity and consistency. Often that means really simplifying things, getting out of your expert brain, right? You're the expert in what you do and what you sell, and thinking about or having conversations with customers so that you are using that language that feels best for them.
Now, let's dive a little bit deeper into the second key strategy, which is consistency and scheduling. We've said that consistency is key with your messaging, and consistency means what's going to be consistent for you to stay committed to. It could look different for every person. Maybe it's twice a week, 3 times a week, 4 times a week. But it's so important that you are consistently showing up for your audience, because not everyone is on Instagram when you're posting the first time, but maybe the second or third time they are. And it's also important to really have a posting schedule. When you have a posting schedule, you can be more consistent. You can give your audience a chance to connect with you deeper, with your business, ultimately with you over time, because people like to do business with people that they know, that they trust, and that they feel more connected to.
Absolutely. I'm so glad that we're getting into this, because building trust, it's really a marathon. It's not a sprint, and it takes multiple encounters for someone to decide to follow you, let alone become a paying customer. And so your audience needs to see you regularly and understand the value that your offer provides to decide to become that buyer. That's why posting consistently, regularly on a schedule is so important. It's really a trust building exercise.
And that trust building process starts being visible and staying top of mind. People really do need to see your content, to hear your voice time and time again, to feel more connected to you.
And one way you can make this possible is by batching your social media posts. Okay, blocking a dedicated time on your calendar and creating a week or 2 worth of content in one sitting. This not only prevents burnout, but it also can help you not get distracted from the hustle and bustle of your normal business and make sure that you are able to show up consistently.
And once you have batching done really well for your content, scheduling tools become your best friend. Schedule your post in advance so that your content is consistently delivered to your audience. It's going to help you maintain a steady presence without distraction.
Now moving on to an essential element to remember when getting into the new year of content. Always check your posts for both hooks and CTAs. If you haven't heard us explain this before, the hook is that attention-grabbing text at the beginning of a post. It's really a make or break moment, the split-second decision for your viewer to keep scrolling or to watch and absorb your content.
Exactly, Morgan. And the other important element for every post is a CTA, a call to action. It is essential for you to guide your audience to the next steps that you want them to take. So whether it's asking them to like a post, leave a comment, save your post, share your post, or sign up for something, being clear really ensures that your viewers take the action that you want them to take, because confusion leads to inaction, and we don't want that to happen for you.
Exactly, Sue. And I know that if you're a regular to our channel, we might sound like a broken record on hooks and CTAs, but every day in our programs in Ready, Set, Grow and in Pro, we are talking about tweaking, reminding students that these two elements are just so important. So make sure that this becomes something that is a non-negotiable in your Instagram strategy if you are looking to have big impact in 2024. So let's recap how you're going to sell more on Instagram. You are going to be posting with the right messaging and keywords, batching and scheduling your posts so that you're showing up on Instagram consistently, and including hooks and clear CTAs so your audience can recognize that they should be watching you and following you and taking action with what you post.
Such a great list that really does check off all the things to optimize the efforts that you're putting into the work that you're doing. Yeah. So remember, big growth doesn't happen overnight. It doesn't happen randomly. It's very intentional. It takes showing up consistently.
Now, before you go, if you're ready for more valuable action steps to keep growing your Instagram in the new year, we have a new and improved Instagram strategy guide for you.
And it's totally free. You can download it and you are going to discover how to turn more followers into buyers so much faster. This guide will help you make Instagram your most successful place to market your business.
The link is in the description below. Go ahead and grab it now.
Okay, so that's what we have for you today. Thank you again so much for watching, for being here, and Happy New Year.